Hey guys, it is NCSFan001 here, welcoming you to a very special day. Today is June 28th, 2012, and finally, YouTube's view numbers have caught up just enough for me to realize I have over 100,000 views. Yep, guys, the day I have reached 100,000 views, even though I probably reached it like 3 days ago. You know, who cares? It's a big day to have that many views, to have reached that many views. So, let's see, I do want to talk about some stuff. I mean, first off, the current stats are at 100,456 views, so obviously, yeah, they were behind. I have 835 likes, 21 dislikes, 1,235 comments, 6 shares, 250 favorites, and I believe 195 subscribers. But either way, it's still a lot. I would have loved to have had 200 subscribers at the same exact time, but hey, you can't have everything. And honestly, I thought I was going to get it considering how long they were taking to catch up on views. So anyway, yeah, so, I mean, first, I just really got to thank you guys for all this. I mean, 100,000 views. When I made this channel, or, well, when me and Lizard Guy made this channel almost 2 years ago, when we were just doing the ZP stunt stuff, we really didn't expect much to come out of it. As I mean, I know that going into my very first ZP walkthrough, Call of Duty 4, going into that, I know we had about between 500 and 600 total views, and either 1 or 2 subscribers actually going into that. Yeah, I think we had 2 subscribers going into that. So yeah, we really didn't have a lot. And, you know, really, all my views have come from starting with Mercenaries 2, which was just over a year ago, like about a year and a month and a half ago. Probably sounds about right for that. So that was really the first time when I got that. I mean, that was the first big walkthrough, and then Destroy All Humans 2 really helped a lot, and that was literally like a year and a month ago. So really, it's really has not been that long. I really have not been on YouTube that long, serious. In fact, starting with, you know, Mercenaries 2 and Destroy All Humans 2 being somewhat serious at least. But starting with those, really, I mean, that's pretty much where I started. And in a year, I've gotten 100,000 views and all the other stuff. And I really got to thank every single one of you who have helped contribute to that view number and helped this channel out in some way. Whether that was, you know, being in some of my videos with gameplays online and stuff, or just watching my views, subscribing to me, favoriting, commenting, sharing, because I know I've got a few shares, all that stuff. It really helps me out, and you guys are awesome for that. I mean, I didn't expect to be this popular. I mean, you guys are really my best friends right now because, I mean, yeah, I have a lot of friends at school, but yeah, I think I'm better friends with all you guys than I am with most of the people at my school. I have very few close, good friends, so really, you guys are just great. You guys are like my friends and family here now, even though my family's pretty close to me anyway. But, yeah, I just gotta thank all you guys for it. I mean, some of the most memorable or some of my most important subscribers over time, even though every one of you have helped, the most important ones, the ones that I know are constantly active on my channel or on my videos are as follows, not in any specific order. Itachi, who was SnuggyX, I believe, on the PSN. He was my 4th subscriber ever back in Modern Warfare 2. But he's currently my longest lasting subscriber because 3 of the 9 subscribers I lost during the subscriber dump back in like February, whenever it was, were for inactive accounts, were my first 3 subscribers. They were all inactive accounts by then. So Itachi, you're currently the longest surviving subscriber on my channel. So congratulations to you for that. So that's pretty awesome. And then, of course, some other influential figures have been... And actually, speaking of Itachi, once again, he was a big influence to me because he did a lot of commenting and some liking and stuff on my early videos back when I was just getting started, keeping me going and all. And I know that for that time, like, getting more subscribers and viewers than him was actually, like, my goal. Like, I set that as a goal, even though we're pretty good friends. I just needed to have a good goal, and that was my goal right there, was doing that. And I pulled that off after the subscriber dump, really, was when I pulled it off, and then I've just kept going from there. But I really got to thank him for all the encouragement back in the early projects, and I do wonder, how many of you guys actually knew that I did 5 walkthroughs before Mercenaries 2 and Destroy All Humans 2. How many of you guys actually knew that? Because I did Call of Duty 4, Homefront, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, and Killzone 3 all before it. So I don't know how many of you guys actually knew that, but I did those earlier on. So anyway, that's pretty good. So I mean, I did those projects first, and then let's see. And then I mean, really, those all together probably have earned me to this day only probably 3,000 total views to this day, and at that time before Mercenaries 2 started, probably 1,000 maybe. So really, probably not 90%, but probably like 80% of my views probably come from Mercenaries 2 and Destroy All Humans 2. Now, World at War is one of my highest rated projects because Call of Duty 4 has 1 thumbs down in it. Homefront doesn't have any that I know of. Actually, it doesn't, yeah. Modern Warfare 2 has 1 or 2. I think it's actually 2 now, I believe. It might only be 1, though. I don't remember. Killzone 3 doesn't have any, but it's also my least viewed project of all, and I don't mind that because I hated that walkthrough. That was my worst walkthrough yet, by far. I hated that so much. I know I dreaded it so much to the point that one day I just decided, okay, I'm just going to record the last 15 parts of it in one day because I don't want to play it anymore, and I literally think I did that, or like the last 10 parts or something. Black Ops was probably the most viewed of all those projects, but it has, I think, 1 dislike, so that's not a big deal. Or at least certain parts of it are most viewed. And then, you know, Mercenaries 2 got hated on pretty badly recently. Someone disliked it 3 times in like 2 days. So that was a hater incident, so it has like 6 or 7, I think, thumbs down, but not in the very first video, so I'm happy about that. Destroy All Humans 2 has a total of 3 dislikes, including 2 on the very first video, but it's overall really good with the number of likes it has and the number of subscribers and viewers I've gotten from it, because the first video is going to be at 6,000 probably by the end of the summer. So yeah, I'm not going to complain about that. World at War, though, even though it wasn't highly viewed, it was a fun project. It was in co-op with, you know, Brian and LOL, and it's got no dislikes as far as I know. It doesn't have a whole lot of likes. It doesn't have any dislikes. Then Uncharted 3, it was somewhat fun, somewhat not, just because, you know, it was a blind run of a genre that I'm not used to playing. And it only has like 1 dislike, and that's not too bad. It has a fair number of likes, and it has a lot of views, actually. It's done really well on views. One of my most viewed projects, probably like my 3rd or 4th most viewed project of all. Modern Warfare 3 did mostly well. It has, I think, 3 dislikes, and actually 2 of those were from a hater, though, so don't really count that. And then, you know, we've come up on the new era, as I call it, starting with Fallout 3 with the new camera at the start of 2012, and the newer, better setup. And really, Fallout 3 was the most seriously I've ever taken a project. And even though its views aren't amazing, the views are mostly pretty good, and I really did have a lot of fun filming that every day. And of course, it's not over yet. It's only halfway done, or like, probably like 60 to 70% done now that I look at it, but I mean, it's still got a long way to go, and I mean, I'm going to be finishing that once Path of Furon's over. But it's been a lot of fun. It doesn't have any dislikes. It has a ton of likes, and it's one of those projects I just loved getting up and filming every day, or every few days or so whenever I filmed. And then, you know, then there was currently Path of the Furon, of course, which, even though it has been a little bit disappointing in view numbers compared to what I was hoping for, it's been a lot of fun to record, and I've enjoyed it. So anyway, back to the people, though, that I want to thank. I'm sorry I put that off for a while, but other people I want to thank. Brianville and LOLNet, or their channels on YouTube, are XXPowerEchoXX and BajornHB2, respectively, even though LOLNet doesn't have any videos. Echo is a Let's Player to some degree. He does just various gameplay videos. He hasn't posted in like 2 months, but he still records stuff, and we've had a lot of fun recording together, even though I feel like those two have somewhat... I'm not trying to offend you guys if you're watching this, because I hope you are watching it, but I know you're probably busy with something. It's probably why you can't do anything, but I feel like you guys have like abandoned me because I rarely ever get any comments or anything from you anymore, and you don't post or anything, so... But you guys were huge influences to me during Mercenaries 2 and Destroy All Humans 2, and actually all the way through Modern Warfare 3, really. You guys were huge influences, and you've been in a ton of my videos, of course. So, and by the way, as a 100,000 viewer special present, I bought myself Resident Evil 5, so I'm going to be playing that some, because I don't know if I want to get 6 yet. I probably will if this one's good. And then, of course, there's CRPR 15 or Cameron 9276, I believe, on YouTube, who's been really more influential in the recent couple of projects, and in some of the more recent videos. Him, Carnivorous Monster, or Craig S38 on PSN. He is a very good Let's Player, very underrated Let's Player. He only has like 40 subscribers, but he definitely deserves more. He's pretty good at it. And we haven't really recorded much together, but we've had some fun in the little bit that we have played together. We might end up doing like Dead Nation and co-op together at some point. So let's see, what else? X-Lord Studios more recently, T-How T-Box more recently, Snipe ZZX more recently, although I don't think he has a YouTube as far as I know. All of you guys really have been pretty influential. Remember, if you want to friend me on PSN, just go for it. In CSFan001, I still have probably like 40 free open spots. I think the limit's 100, and I have like 54-ish or something. But yeah, so you guys are the ones I really have to thank for all this, but I do truly thank every last one of you guys that have helped me out. And really, it's been a great year, and it's been a great, basically, 2 years. And I guess I'll be seeing you guys back in about 2.5 weeks, actually, for the 2-year total channel anniversary, actually, in about 2.5 weeks. So I'll be seeing you guys for another special like this pretty soon, actually. It might be shorter or something. Now, I was telling also, there is actually one thing I want to tell you guys. If you send me messages during the day, I probably won't be able to see them or respond because my iPhone doesn't seem to like to check the inbox on my YouTube account, so just keep that in mind for you guys. So, but anyway, the last thing I want to address is, I said this would be a face reveal, and I'm not lying about that at all. I'm going to do a face reveal, but I want to wait until I can get Lizard Guy over so we can reveal both of us at once, obviously. That would make more sense, in my opinion. And that shouldn't be too long from now. If not tomorrow, it'll hopefully be within the next week, but I can't guarantee it because I don't know, because he's doing work and stuff over the summer, so I mean, I can't guarantee it at any time, but the second half of this will be, you know, it'll be a short video, and it'll be the only video that day, but it'll be a face reveal, me and him, so be looking for that within the next week, possibly as early as tomorrow, but I don't know exactly when, so just be looking forward to that, the face reveal, although I'd personally rather let my haircut grow in a little bit, so I mean, once again, we'll see. I mean, I have to wait until Lizard Guy can come over and we can film it, so just keep that in mind, guys, just keep that in mind. So, anyway, that's basically it, guys. That is basically it, you know? There isn't really too much more to talk about. I mean, once again, thank every single one of you for your contributing to the many views I have and the subscribers and everything. I look forward to interacting more with you guys over this coming next 900,000 views until the 1,000,000 viewer special, which I don't think is going to happen for another 15 years. But I think it's going to happen, but in about 15 years. I think it's actually going to happen. Unless something really epic happens. So, thank you guys. Look forward to playing more online with you in the coming games, and watching my videos, watching your guys' videos, all that stuff. Thank you all, and NCS Fan out. And once again, look forward to the face reveal very soon.